welcome back everyone. Here we are through step 3 with our small garden of sunflowers and sunflower stems. Whoop. Set them aside because we don't get to install them until later on tonight. Made good progress yesterday. A little tedious, but I think this should be a little bit better. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures and how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Upload daily and just trying to have a good time. We're not solving the world's problems, we're just building silly little models and having some fun. If you see any kits or builds or sets or anything you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list. And like I always say, I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because y'all provide me with nothing but the best options. That being said, get these guys somewhat organized and we will get going. Yeah, you guys over here. A little stray guy. Okay, finally. Okay, now what am I doing first? Take our base plate. Do the ones it lines up with, I'm assuming. Right there. These guys. There and on. Okay. Into the slots, into the slots. Alright. Probably the other way though. Well, no, the brown does go to the inside because that's where our battery compartment's going to hide. So that's going to be exposed. That's right. I did it right by accident the first time. Now I'm doing it right on purpose. Now, so we got the side with the notches cut out is forward. And 28. And that one goes all the way back here. And our ladder here. And we lock it in with this guy there. And 27, yep, go here. D12, these are labeled on the pieces there. Go in front of our ladder here. Alright. And then 29, which gotta be this one. I thought I labeled it. No, there's 29. There. I didn't check, but I'm assuming each one of these slots, these guys are different sizes, so hopefully the wrong one won't fit in the wrong place. But I do not know for sure. And you go all the way over here on the other side. And 13. Get this nice little horizon set up there. But now we do some sunflowering. Let's see here. Two of them are the same, so one different one. Oops. Yeah, okay, so these. Okay, so just these plain guys with our little. They do have the sunflower pattern on them. Different one. So see there, it's double layered, so it's that and the little pattern on it. A little depth on that one. And twins go where? C10 goes on the big one. So these two. These are the same. That take 9. 12. Did I have them labeled? Okay, that's 12. So it's not gonna matter on this piece, but over there it will. So you're 9. You're 12. So keep them straight. All right. Okay, that one went flush. Are they supposed to be going flush? No, these aren't. Just that. Okay, so 12 and 9. Where are y'all going? Okay, so these three guys, so placing them right. There it goes. Mm-hmm. We got our fences. Sort of like, oh, there two of them are the same and one different one. So the different one goes down here. Okay, so all the way over. Yeah, those line up. These guys must be, yeah. And all right. Okay. Little fence in place. Dig it. All right. All right. Last couple of horizon bits. 15 and 16. So 16. Okay, so 15 goes into our front notches. 16 and 16 goes on the back line. All right. Golden Hills, I guess. Okay. That concludes step 4. Set you aside. Now, 5's one of those oddly long steps that the ROKR Real Life Rowood Robotime people like to do. Sort of just keeps going, even though it looks like it should be about 3 steps broken up. Okay. Get you guys. And start with you. 2 side. All the way in. Looks like it, yeah. It's going to be covered up here in a second. 13, 12, 11, 10. Top to bottom. 13. Framework sort of in place. Now these guys go in the top 2. Okay. Need you a second. Right now, I finally figured out this is a skin for our vase, or vase, depending on where you live. Okay. And they are pre-textured. It's not going to show up. There you go. You can see it's sort of, they're already ready to be bent. I'm going to give them a little start before we get started, really. But just get them kinked in place. And back here, we start with, okay, first step is get you, this notch dropped into this slot. All around. Over those tabs. Okay. Do a dry fit right quick. Still in place. It's going to be really snug. Most of these are. Okay, the ones on this side are notched, so I'm betting. Let's do this one first. Maybe I'll give us a little give on the other side. Maybe. Okay. Okay, so let's say I got that much give on them now. I gotta try and get them back into that slot. Okay. And okay, so I'm just gonna let us reach around here now. Feels not good. But I think it's gonna. Yeah, okay, there it went. Got that. It says we're supposed to use our little two-sided tape strip dealios to secure these in place. But honestly, I'm hesitant to take them back off now that they're in there because it seems to be pretty secure on there. I'm going to skip it. I'm going to make the executive decision to not. Like I say, I don't feel like it's coming off. And let's see here. Same thing on this side, evidently. Okay, and they're going to lap over the same places, it looks like. Except without the flexibility. That one's probably, this one's a little bit looser. I still think it's secure, but I'm going to go the extra mile, bring out the old Gorilla super glue. Got my brush in there, so if I can't squeeze a little in between that piece there and just get a little extra security right on this one. You see it sort of a little bit out, so I just pop it in there, back in there, and some pressure. Get even pressure on it. All right. Try again. Okay, there, it stayed down that time. Hopefully that'll be enough. I don't think it was going to go anywhere, but now it's more secure, so there's no worries about that. I am going to grab a swab and try and clean some of this excess off right here, though. Already dried. Nice. Don't get anything else stuck to it that I don't want stuck to there. Okay. And that's where our vase is going to end up, or vase, or however you want to call it. And then we're on to the next page. Oh. Okay, bring out our backdrop. And yeah, front side. In there, and drop you in to lock you in place. Okay. that's where these guys come in. I'm still confused by what I'm doing with these. Okay, I think. Okay, there's different names, but they appear to be, are they all the same dimensions? That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, they're just mirror images of each other. The same. All the dimensions are the same. So, I'm gonna want to try and figure out where's he showing. Okay, so they're saying the top ones, the brown showing up. So you're gonna be in here. Yeah. Okay, I think I do know what this is for now. I just realized. Since they're proud, got slots there. That's where we're going to put our little greeting card thing to hold her. And these out facing to the picture has them facing to the outside of the veneer on them. I thought, at first glance, I thought these were going to secure this thing in somehow, but now they're for some decoration later on. Okay. Now, back over on the front with these guys. B3. Tabs at the top. Over here. I always have trouble with these hollow ones, getting pressure on them, but they did put reinforcement between the on top of it so you can push down on them. They've had them before where there was nothing, I've broken them giving pressure in the wrong place. So I'm glad they did add the, like I say, something to press against there. Make sure we get everything seated in nicely. I guess it's getting big enough where I need to take it out just to skosh again. Now, B4 down on the top. Okay, just the ends on here. Okay, so we got a nice little frame around the outside. And now we get to put our little scene in to these slots. Okay. Okay, and oh, got a notch down here, so we got to make sure we go straight in. Yeah. Notched in place, and our slots. Can that go? I don't think I'm all the way down. It's not lining up just right back there. So let's make sure. A little more pressure down, maybe. Yeah. There's an extra click there, so that's what was missing. Now, there we go. Like a glove. I got that going. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Love it, love it, love it. Now, oops. Didn't bring my batteries in here with me. I had to do a scavenger hunt to find AAA's, and another one of those with a screw in top, so I'd done throwing that away. I'll just live without it. If they fall out, I'll get some rubber bands or something to hold them in place. Let's see what I can do. I can install them later. Okay, it says I will do a couple of their. Let's do a couple of these on top. And that's what's going to hold it in place, which I find to be a dubious claim because these are not super strong glues in my past experience. And I don't know if y'all remember the Christmas tree I did with the little golden ball decorations, but every single one of them fell off that was held on with these things. Just a little too much mass for them. Had to go back and hit them with the glue gun. This one thing, I think these would be good for like paper and cardboard, like on our vase here. I think these would have been ideal, but I find this dubious. Now, going in, okay, in here, getting our wire in our slot. Yep. Wire back in the slot. Over. There we go. I don't think it needed the glue anyway, because it's wedged in there. It's not going anywhere. Okay. But okay, now let's take our LEDs. Got our little strip peels off. I think it does. Show it being a strip here. Doesn't feel like it. I'm trying too hard. The side. To the other end. I don't think they're. I don't think it is. Huh? No, I guess they technically don't say it's self-adhesive. These usually are. They don't have any. Oh, okay, we're supposed to be. This is where we're supposed to be using the little. I finally see it. These little strips. Okay. That does make sense. I'm going to plug in my glue gun. That's what I'll probably end up going with, but we can start off and see how these go. Okay, so yeah, it's supposed to line up with the end there. It should be. Oh yeah, facing the inside, because that's where we want our lights to go, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's that. It just goes into that little slot. Okay. Ooh, it stands up on its own. I like that too. That'll make life a little bit easier. These are like fourths or halves. Okay, they're just halves. Let's see how they work. Are they the appropriate? Not the appropriate width. So, go the other way with them. Probably better that way, get more traction anyway. We're showing 3 along here. Oh, they're actually saying to cut them into 6 pit slots on the. I'm going to use a little high. Let's see if I can convince it to. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that might be. I can go halves. I don't think I can go. This thing cut them twice, make 3 strips on them. That seems a little excessive. Perpendicular to their pre-cut bits. Okay. These LEDs are not lining up very well on that bit. Do it all the way around. The other. Okay, let me pop these guys back up. I'm not feeling it. Okay, get the LED to the bottom of that slot. I missed one. Okay, good. But there's an LED right there, so I'm trying to make sure it goes into the channel. Okay. Okay, they all feel pretty good there. Yeah. And as far as down, let's say showing through. What's that do with? Got one right there on the corner. I think the rest of them will be alright. Yeah, okay, all the rest of them go in to the right place where I want them to be. So, pull you pretty tight. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too long of a video. It's going to be longer than yesterday, but I don't think it'll be overly long. Should be a nice, reasonable length video, I'd say. One of these. On the spot. Okay. Keeping them nice and snug. Showing through our channel there, and so we can get good light on the inside, hopefully. And this, yeah, this comes around just about perfect length here. And all those LEDs feel like they're going down right where we want them to. Excellent. It's finally cooperating a little bit. I may not need the hot glue gun after all. This stuff seems to be doing a pretty good job. Until then. Okay, there it goes. Okay. There we go. A little dramatic, but not too shabby. I'm gonna run. Got one left. Okay. One more. Yeah, that was all those little strips of tape. So I'm gonna run and grab the batteries, and we will see how this looks with some light in on it. We'll be right back. Okay, battery is fresh off the charger, so let's see here. Off position, let's pop these guys in. And dim them down a bit. And let's switch again. Oh yeah, this can be well lit. It's going to have these side pieces are going to be covered in, so it's all going to be going to the inside. So yeah, that's going to... Nice. Love it. Great, great. Okay. Let's switch again. I'm going to leave my glue gun warmed up just in case, but otherwise, good progress there. And that's where I'm at now. Okay, outer frame going on. So these guys. This is the one that's got scuffed up in shipping. I don't think it's gonna. It actually might clean off there. Looks like it. Cool. Okay. So, now, I don't think I talked about this one was pretty reasonably priced. I believe it was about $30, and I think for a set like this, from shipped all the way from China, seems like that's a good, fair price. I need the glue gun to tack this wire down a little bit. As a matter of fact, I think I will right now before I go any further, just to make sure it stays over there, sort of out of the way. Just a little, put my kickstand out of the way. Little blob right in there. Probably not necessary, but like I say, just want to make sure that doesn't go crazy on me later on, have it get in the way. Maybe I should put some on here. I think that's way down the corner. That should be okay. I'm tempted. I got that one last strip of black tape. Let's use that. I got that one little leftover bit left, so wasn't gonna have any other uses for it. Get in there. Down, and just make sure that gets anchored in real good. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. These guys in. Okay, and then this guy across the top here. Okay, got that framed. Already starting to close in the light. Love it. Okay. Now, the bottom bit, yeah, that's where our little actual 3M footies go in. Circles for us here. In place. Here, our battery compartment's showing through there. Okay. Getting solid now. And the front cover. Finally secure this little orange bit now, hopefully. I think. Alright, now get to start installing our flowers now, it looks like. Well, the first part of installing our flowers, getting the main stem in place. Let's see here, all numbered up. Let's see here. You. And this is its own thing. Okay, this one goes to the rear slot there. And the other one goes to that front slot. Okay. Ooh. I just broke that tab, or cracked that tab pushing down on it, so if you do this one, watch out for that. There. Alright. Now, okay. Okay, and our sunflowers do have numbers on them, so we know which the branches are numbered, and our sunflowers are numbered, so we know which one goes to where. Excellent. That's going to save a lot of trouble. Now, I said that, and then this one's not. Well, that one is. Okay. We can knock out a few of them anyway. Okay, now these two are the same thing, so. Okay, so these two go down on the sides of our front one, it says. So. Here. And 3 and 4 are there. I found those. Yeah, there's 3. We move on that one. Slots in pretty easily. It's not a huge amount of pressure to get that one in. And this one was 4. Yeah, it's 4. It's the one I cracked, so we'll be careful with this one. Bring it in a little bit. No, it's not bendable. Okay, there it goes. Now, let's see. Are these the same? Yeah, okay, so this one goes straight down the middle of our lower stem. Yeah, so we got it leaning forward and everything. Yeah, cool. Now, our fancy, this one is 7, it says, so it goes on this one. Past our window frame, getting hooked on it. That's from back here, it'll be easier to push. I'm not. There we go. Oh, lost a pedal. Back in there. I'll do this. Try and do the same thing with you. Just start it over there. Push from over here. Oops. The stem didn't move, but our little collar did. So don't push down on the collar. Push down on the actual stem. There it goes. All right. There's our sunflower pots in place. Now, you probably already saw this sitting over there. We're gonna drop you in back behind. Out of the way so we can get them. Oh, there it goes. Pop the top one in. There we go. Excellent. Now, how's our lighting look? Yeah, there we go. That's nice little glow on it. And I probably need to pop this one out. You saw that behind the. Although that looks actually doesn't look bad catching a little bit of that light back there. So I think I'm going to leave them behind the frame. So otherwise the light just goes behind them and they don't light up at all. But that lets our sunflower catch some light. Yeah. How's the picture on the front look? How'd they do with it? Well, yeah, that's where they got it. They got it behind. Did I get that one all the way down? Yeah, looks like it. These two I'm not sure about. Seems like it ought to be. Maybe. I guess that's just how they are. Okay. Gonna leave them alone before I break them. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna go with it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now our gold trim. Flopped over, so it is gold. Let's see, it's another saying use our this stuff on like that. I'm not super confident about that, so I'm going to bring out the old B7000. It's got the notches on it. We're supposed to fit them into here anyway. Yeah, they are loose on there. And as I'm looking at that, let me grab my gold marker. And these caps here. Yes. There are 4 of them. Oh, we're supposed to make them. We're supposed to double them up. I see. I don't know why. Does that accomplish anything? Not really, that I see. I guess make it a little deeper. Wouldn't hurt anything. Let's see how that looks with. I don't think it's. Yeah, because they're flush with this. I don't. Yeah, I don't see an advantage to doubling those up. So I'm not going to do it. Decision has been made. Okay. Just a dab would be 7,000 right there. Right there. And pop you in. That place. Yeah, for some I thought it was hitting. I thought we were getting these things in all 4 corners while we had 4 of them. Yeah, I don't see the point in that, so I'm just going to skip that step. We're going to pretend we don't have those. Okay, now our postcard dealio. I guess if you made this for someone, you're supposed to, this is where you write your little note, tell them how great and special they are. And that, if all goes well, let's slide into our back here. There. That gives us a little background behind our picture, or behind our little display. Okay, digging it. Now, alright, we're home stretch now. I promise, another 5 or 6 minutes should be about it. Get to build this little wagon. Side, which way is forward? Okay, looks like this end with the extra strips is forward. How's it line up with everything when we put it together? I think that would be alright. Back. Oh no, so let's put that in. Oh, okay, that goes in. Okay, this is the front. Okay, I was thinking of it being the tailgate. It just goes in here, and this guy goes in on. Okay, there we go. Wagon wheels, hubs, wagon wheel, hub, and you. Okay. Wheels drop in right there, supposedly. Okay, probably need to get a little more glue just on the edge of those wheel tracks, just to tack them in place as make sure it stays where I want it to be. And so I'm gonna get locked in. And our last little detail, little painting easel thingamabob. Okay, so alright. You and you. Yeah. So, here. Okay, so here down from the top. That's going to lock you in place. Back stand here. Ooh. And that's where our painting goes. I think. Yep, that's right. Okay, so here's going to go on there. Like so. So. You guessed it. A little more B7000. Just run me a little bead. Really light. That's the top and bottom. Make sure I got it right side up before I put it in. Okay. Away. Painting. Evidently, this is just supposed to sit off to the side here. Nice little thing, and that should be yes. Yep, that's everything. So we are done. A little more work than I thought it was going to be when I bought it, but still well worth it, I believe. A nice little scene, especially if you're a fan of the old sunflowers. Like I said, back here where they catch some light. These are not going to catch any light. Whoop. Keep my wagon in place. Let's see. I like that. That's my kind of thing. It's a really good result for the effort. Like I say, not overly complicated. A little tedious on the flower thing, especially since painting them was the hard part, to be honest. Getting all the nooks and crannies of the edges of that many pieces was hard, but I think it really pays off in the end to have that uniform or sort of uniform edges. I just sort of like the way they look better when they don't have that extra brown streak around everywhere. Base was not as bad as I thought it would be. I've had much worse experience with that little, I know it's not origami, but that sort of bending paper origami thing. But yeah, I think this one is, like I say, well worth the $30. So I haven't seen it on Amazon yet. I'm sure it'll eventually get there, but right through ROKR Online or Rowood or Robotime, I can't even remember which side. They're all the same company. I don't know which one owns the other one, but there's one main company. All the others are subsidiaries, but they're all tied together. But yeah, they do not disappoint so far. Every project I've got from them has been top dollar, top dog. I think it's a good company. I think they make good quality products, and it seems like they're improving as they go along. I think back to some of the earlier book nooks I did from them, as opposed to the ones I've been doing the last couple of them we've had. They've been much higher quality and standards of what the presentation was. But gonna call that a night. I forgot to bring it. I was gonna bring in tomorrow's book nook, but I didn't. So we are gonna start on a book nook again tomorrow. I'm gonna do one that I've actually had requests several times for, so I think it'd be one y'all should appreciate. Looking forward to it. It's the one with the magic wand remote control. I can't remember the name of it, but I've had it for a couple of weeks, and it's just been sitting there staring at me. Said, you need to do this. Everybody wants you to do this, so we're gonna do it. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share, do whatever you want to with all of that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and click on a link. There's my channel up there if you want to subscribe. There's my other channel over there. We do little experiments a couple of times a month. Down here is what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and that is the playlist for both the videos on this build. See you tomorrow.